how to be a high rolling trader. That's what is our agenda for today. So for that, I have something with me which gives you very good idea. It's a brand new feature called as rolling ticker. As you can see here, this is the rolling ticker, and what it does, it's continuously scans the market across various types of parameters. काफ़ी सारे parameters है, बहुत यूनिक टिकर है जहाँ पर आपको काफ़ी इंडिकेशंस मिलेंगे मार्केट के बारे में, काफ़ी इंडिकेशंस मिलेंगे, टेक्निकल एनालिसिस टूल्स जो सेटिस्फाई होते हैं. इट्स नॉट जस्ट एनी अदर टिकर, इट्स अ टिकर विच विल टेल यू एग्जैक्टली what criteria is getting satisfied. So just for our discussion purpose, I have put down some few tickers here, few technical analysis parameters. RSI जो काफ़ी लोगों को पता है, इचिमोकू जो काफ़ी लोग जानना चाहते हैं, और ब्रेकआउट जो है, ये ब्रेकआउट प्राइस एक्शन बेस है, तो मैंने ऐसे रखा है. तो इसके बेसिस पे कौन से स्टॉक्स निकल रहे हैं और कौन से स्टॉक्स पर हम ध्यान दे सकते हैं, उस स्टॉक्स पर हम गौर करेंगे और देखेंगे कि कौन से स्टॉक्स यहाँ से हमें देखने मिलता है. एंड वी कैन ऐड any other if any you're getting any scalping trades, you will get scalping trades here. So you can see here, see for example IEX bullish scalping trade. So you know that if a stock symbol name is in green, that means it's a positive one. You can see here there's a question on ONGC. ONGC is a bullish scalping trade. If you have observed, ONGC was doing well yesterday also. So you can see here that ONGC has appeared in a bullish scalping trade. So let's quickly go into the charts and just take a quick look. आपने देखा होगा कि चार्ट्स देखने की कोई चार्ट्स के पहले ही आपको यहाँ पे काफ़ी सारे चीज़ दिख जाते हैं. लेट मी एटलीस्ट I'll open another page here, so you can see RSI, scalping and Ichimoku, and आप जो चाहे चुन सकते हैं. There are lot of strategies, and based on that you keep getting various kinds of. Open the chart here. So let me hide Ichimoku here, and let me put a 5-minute chart of ONGC, right? So ONGC here, you can see here that ONGC has moved above yesterday's high, which is a clear indication. एक गैप के साथ भी खुला है, तो एक काफ़ी अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी है. और आप देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ से एक गैप के ऊपर खुलने के बाद यहाँ पर एक अच्छा मौका है. So you are already up 2 rupees, which is more than 1%. So it's a good move. It's moved here and it's also giving you a good range breakout as well. So एक अच्छा opportunity है ONGC में लॉन्ग इनिशिएट करने के लिए. अगर आप देखेंगे इस पे मोमेंटम भी काफ़ी बढ़िया है, and you can see that the momentum is towards the positive side. So ONGC is looking as a good setup to trade on the long side. तो चलिए आगे देखते हैं कि कौन से दूसरे स्टॉक्स आ रहे हैं on the bearish side. You can see here there is a bearish setup in Gujarat Gas. अगर आपने देखा होगा on the dashboard, Gujarat Gas was the leading declining candidate for the day. Now you got in rolling ticker an opportunity at 9:35 for Gujarat Gas as a scalping trade. So yes, so let's go and take a look at the charts of Gujarat Gas. Your ability to take a trade is improving tremendously because आपके पास देखिए आपको 9:35 को opportunity मिला and the trade has started. Yes, you can see here. You can even put a Bollinger Band if you wish to, or you can just take a range breakdown trade. You can see here that the entire move which you are seeing here is clearly indicating you got the move at 9:35, and from 5:32 you're already down to 5:26. So that is the benefit of this page. Fresh trade of LIC housing, bearish scalping trade. So those who are participating on an intraday basis, this particular page offers a lot of view, and it gives you a focus on looking at the stocks that are in action. Money can be made only when you look at the stocks in action, right? That's the whole agenda. How can you look at a stock in action? You can only know when you are enabled. So that's the whole idea. NeoTrader enables traders across the world who want to participate in Indian markets to know which stock is moving and which stock is moving in which direction. That's the most important clue. How will you get to know that? Now, some of you may be trading in mid small. So, okay, go for mid cap or small cap. You can see here in mid cap or small cap, you're getting a bullish trade in Shilpa Medicare. So, let's go and check in Shilpa Medicare. You go here, Shilpa Medicare, you get a bullish opportunity. You can see here that since morning it opened lower, but then it quickly recovered, and then you are getting a setup here. Now, how you can use rolling ticker? You may have your strategies, but then from here, all you have to see is where are you getting a setup. If you're getting a setup here, you know that yes, this particular setup is indicating some bullishness, indicating some bearishness. You can see here PVR Ichimoku is bearish, right? So you go here, put down PVR here, right? Now if you put PVR on a higher time frame, you can see here that the bearishness is increasing. So you can see that you're getting some trades. All you have to do is select the candidate from here and place a trade. So how many of you have taken a trade right now? Yeah, how many of you have taken a trade? Can you put it on the chat? What trade have you taken? Yes guys, what trade have you taken? And what's happening on the ground? So what trade have you taken? Okay, so I had one ONGC here. Rajesh asked about Nifty. I don't know whether Rajesh you did Nifty. Let's take a look at what's happening on the markets. You can see here that the markets are mixed, and IEX is leading at the moment with a 2.5% gain, and that's it. ONGC continues to be amongst in the positive territory, and you can see here that the number of stocks on the bearishness has also increased from 4 stocks. It has become 7 stocks. All right. Okay. So Suresh says shorted Apollo Tire. Rajiv says Coal India. Vijay says Apollo Tire. Awesome. So along with the stock, also tell what have you done. Have you gone long? Have you gone short? Great. Okay, Gujarat Gas, which we had seen, continues to be the weakest. All right, so let's check in rolling ticker. Let's add some more filters here. Okay, so let's add some strength. So ADX is for the strength. So what I'll do is I will add an ADX setup here, which will tell me about the strength of the trend, and that will give us some more better idea about the possibility. Oh wow, Aji has done Nifty short. Very good. Ravi has done Nifty short. Brilliant. So how is Nifty faring? Let's go and take a look. So this is PVR. So Nifty out here. Yeah, Nifty is under pressure. We can see that. Yes, we have already identified some support levels for Nifty. So do keep in mind those levels as you are participating in Nifty short, those who have initiated it. Okay, so there is also Coal India, but yes, Coal India has given a thrust up. Let's see what happens in another few minutes. So the best way is find out from here which kind of setup. So mid small, again I'll go back to the Nifty FNO. Let's try and find out. Okay, so you are getting some setup in Bata, right? So let's go and load Bata. Yes, Bata is a good trade. I'll initiate a short in Bata. Bata is a very good setup. Why I like Bata? Let me just share with you. So you can see here that the stock has spent some time in consolidation. It tried to go up, and then it has given a good breakdown. So you can see here that even based on the Ichimoku setup, it's giving a good short here. So this would be a very good short candidate. So you can see here that it's given a nice long body candle, and then it's going down. So what happens is when you have some trades getting flashed on your screen. It makes it easier for you. Plus, we saw here that it had already come into the dark red. So that made my job easier. It come into dark red. You got an opportunity in the rolling ticker and then you got a trade. Now, JK Cement, bearish opening range breakdown. So when you start using rolling ticker, your ability to read the market goes up to quite a bit. And the problem is that आपको concept पता है, आप कंसेप्ट अप्लाई करना चाहते हैं, तब आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग और कंसेप्ट में एक डिफरेंस होता है. देयर इज अ स्पेस विच इज क्रिएटेड. बट नाउ विद दिस रोलिंग टिकर व्हाट हैपेंस इज those who are part of our ecosystem are able to understand the market in a much better way. Now JK Cement, okay, just as an example. Now let me my short position is created here, so let me now hide this and let me go for JK Cement. I'm just explaining to you guys how efficient your market reading would be. You can see here that there is a range breakdown being identified. So यहाँ पर आपको पता है कि the stock spent 2 days in a sideways drift. Now it is giving you an opportunity. Yesterday it spent in sideways drift and it's giving you an opportunity. तो एक range breakdown है. तो एक range breakdown है तो आपको एक opportunity मिल रहा है to initiate a short. I hope you are getting some idea about how a rolling ticker can enable you to see one more bearish opening range. So if you go through the entire rolling ticker, you are not getting any signal for going long. I know many of you like to go only long, but then you got to realize that market is not about long or short. It is about encashing the opportunity. So those who are able to encash the opportunity in the market, those who are able to participate in the direction of the market are the ones who are going to make money, right? And NeoTrader always takes the lead in identifying where I should be focusing, because the most important thing in the market today is lack of focus. I hope you'll agree with me, क्योंकि focus काफ़ी लोगों का wrong stocks पे होता है, या स्ट्रैटेजी के रॉन्ग सेटअप पे होता है, या स्ट्रैटेजी के रॉन्ग अंडरस्टैंडिंग में रह जाता है, और उसी की वजह से दे आर नॉट एबल टू इम्प्लीमेंट. स्ट्रैटेजी इज स्ट्रैटेजी. द प्रॉब्लम इज आवर लैक ऑफ अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. दैट्स व्हाट नीड्स टू बी करेक्टेड. अगेन APL Limited giving a bearish opening range breakdown. So every signal, every tool is only telling you one thing, right? Every signal is telling you only one thing, which is go short, right? So you can see here now currently there is no particular ADX setup in emerging right now. So let me just find out if we are able to get something. I'll just increase the basket. Okay, let me just increase the basket and see if there are any fresh setup for ADX. Hold on. Yes, Jaykumar, okay. You can see here, Jaykumar, this is on 7th, right? This is on 7th, right? At 9:45, you're getting a positive setup in Balrampur Chini. Okay, you're getting a positive setup in Balrampur Chini, ADX bullish. So let me just put here the setup, and let me just put Balrampur Chini. So yes, you can see here that the ADX, right, the ADX setup is bullish. So what does it mean? It means at the strength there is a bullishness which is seen in this particular stock. Why? Because it moved above its yesterday's high, and the strength of the move was good. But if you just take even a 15-minute candle, the entire move has now been retraced. Is the strength lost? Answer is no. But then what is not in favor of for this stock is the current market scenario. While signals are available, you also have to take a look at the context. कॉन्टेक्स्ट का मतलब है कि मार्केट का एनवायरनमेंट कैसा है, और इस करंट मार्केट सिनेरियो में आपको लॉन्ग करना चाहिए या शॉर्ट करना चाहिए. दिस पर्टिकुलर एस्पेक्ट शुड बी एड्रेस. आई होप जयकुमार यू गॉट एन आइडिया. सो दिस रेड लाइन इज द ADX which says that ADX is strong. So you don't have to search everywhere. If it is strong on the positive side, you will get it as a green color, like you saw here. Like you can see here that we saw the stock in, it was Balrampur Chini. You can write the name of the stock also. You can see here that ADX was bullish, right? ADX was bullish at 945, but then the momentum is not continuing. So we'll ignore this. So there is a request for Tata Steel. So let me just take a look. So Tata Steel had a move yesterday to the upside, right? Tata Steel had a move yesterday to the upside, but then आपको पता है कि मेटल्स में अब भी काफ़ी परेशानियां हैं. तो yesterday was a relief rally which you saw in the metal names, but then the problem is that it's only a relief rally. The metals will continue to be under pressure. और अगर आप टाटा स्टील में आप देखेंगे तो टाटा स्टील में एक मोमेंटम आने के लिए काफ़ी कुछ पॉजिटिव ट्रिगर्स लगेगा. और फिलहाल द सिनारियो डजंट लुक टू बी वेरी encouraging. Yes, there could be some minor moves here and there, but then if you're going to go through the options route, you got to wait for a while for some moves to develop. But then it's best to, if you're going to participate in the metal names, it is better to participate using either a spread or some kind of strategy rather than going directional, because the metals are undergoing a very volatile scenario. That's the whole idea. So let's take a look at some more names which you guys are flashing. What is rolling ticker telling about Eicher Motor? Yes, Sajid, you can see here Eicher Motor is flashed as ADX bearish. So let's go and take a look at Eicher. All right. And you can see here that Eicher, a clear bearish sign. Yes, there was an attempt at recovery by forming a hammer after a gap down, but then you can see here that today the trends are once again in the direction of the ongoing trend. So it's a clear indication that there is a bearishness building here, and the rolling ticker has already identified it. It's a recent flash at 948. So you know that yes, there is some bearishness building in Eicher Motor, and the trend could continue lower, right? Yes, जिंदाल स्टील, टाटा स्टील, सब मेटल नेम्स में अभी मैंने जो कहा वही फिलॉसफी रहेगा, क्योंकि मेटल्स में एट द मोमेंट देर इज़ नॉट मच ऑफ क्लैरिटी. देर इज़ द पेन पॉइंट विल कंटिन्यू टू एक्सटेंड. सो यू गॉट टू बी वेरी केयरफुल व्हेन यू आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन द मेटल नेम्स, राइट? अगर आपको इंट्राडे नहीं करना है, अगर आपको मल्टी डे करना है, तो आप मल्टी डे में भी शिफ्ट हो सकते हैं. और मल्टी डे में आप देखेंगे कि मल्टी डे में ये सब सिनारियो चल रहे हैं. और मल्टी डे के हिसाब से अगर आपको आपकी कोई पोजीशन में आपको प्रॉफिट बुकिंग करना है, आप प्रॉफिट बुकिंग कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको यही रोलिंग टिकर जो है, इट इज़ अ सूट ऑफ एक्टिव technical analysis signals which are running, and they are displaying to you what is the scenario. Various types of scenarios are there. There is Heikin-Ashi, there is candlestick, there is price and volume combination, there is range expansion, Bollinger Band, CPR. आप जो चाहे कहिए, सारे चीज़ें कवर्ड है, एग्जॉस्टिव है, और ये सारी चीज़ें आपके पर्टिकुलर पोर्टफोलियो पर भी चल सकते हैं. दैट इज़ द ब्यूटी. इफ़ यू गॉट योर शॉर्ट लिस्ट, आप आपके शॉर्ट लिस्ट पे चलाइए. अगर कुछ सूट होगा तो आएगा, वरना नहीं आएगा. दैट इज़ द बेनिफिट ऑफ हैविंग अ टेक्नोलॉजी, क्योंकि टेक्निकल एनालिसिस ने काफ़ी मदद की लोगों को, लेकिन आज in 2022 you got to wake up and embrace technology. That's what we have done. We have brought the entire concept of technical analysis to a whole new level. We have combined technical analysis with technology so that एक आम ट्रेडर पैसा बना सकता है. Trading is not only for a chosen few. Trading is for everyone. That's what I truly believe in. That's what we truly believe in. And that's why in all our webinars, all our seminars, we continue to say that it's only a small difference between a profitable trader and a loss-making trader. The profitable trader is the one who makes some effort to understand the market, and all you got to do is just participate with some technology, with some tools, and that way your preparation can be much better. And no other tool better than NeoTrader to help you understand the market. तो अब यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं कि निफ्टी 50 रहने दीजिए, निफ्टी बैंक रहने दीजिए, बैंक में काफ़ी हलचल हो रही है, राइट, बैंक में काफ़ी हलचल हो रही है. तो लेट्स सी, कल बैंक निफ्टी का एक इम्पॉर्टेंट दिन है, तो उसमें अभी एट द मोमेंट वी आर नॉट गेटिंग एनी सी. ओके, दिस इज इंट्राडे. इंट्राडे में जाकर देखते हैं कि अभी सेटअप क्या है. एंड यू कैन सी हियर दैट दिस द सिनेरियो. कोटक बैंक, ICICI बैंक, HDFC बैंक सारे बेरिश हो गए. सो लेट्स गो एंड टेक अ लुक एट कोटक बैंक, राइट. कोटक बैंक, so yes, you can see here there is a nice cloud breakdown here and potential of going lower is emerging, right. अब हम जाकर देखते हैं HDFC बैंक. Which bank is looking weaker? HDFC bank is just making small body candle. अब है ICICI बैंक. Yes. So amongst the three prominent banks which we saw at the moment, Kotak Bank looks to be on the weaker side, right. So if I were to go short, then Kotak Bank would be that candidate. Let's take a look at Axis Bank also. Yes, Axis Bank also is showing some more weakness. So amongst the banks, Kotak Bank and Axis Bank would be shorting candidate, and between Kotak and Axis would be a better one where the moves are beginning to emerge on the downside, right. So now as you can see here that there is lot of opportunity here for us to participate, and when you take a look at these kind of active market moves, it always gives you a very good indication. All right, so now you can see here that more range breakdowns are happening in Chambal Fertilizer, Intellect Design, Syngene. Gujarat Gas continues to move lower. So you can see here that we were able to identify an opportunity very quickly, and the movement continues to progress. So yes, let's take a look at some other space here, right. And let me just again hide this, and Chambal Fertilizer, it was trying to attempt a support, and you can see here that the negative DI is also rising, EDX is slowly rising, but then Intellect Design, is also. So when you get a stock name here, the best way to certify would be that through expert alerts. So when you get a name here, you can go into expert alerts and you can check out the stock with the highest count. So you know that which stock is having the highest count. For example, we spoke of Intellect, right. So when you speak of Intellect, it is not yet getting featured here. But then when you speak of Dr. Reddy, right, Dr. Reddy was getting flashed here. So you can see here that Dr. Reddy was flashed as a range breakdown. And Dr. Reddy could be a better candidate. Why? Because Dr. Reddy, if you see here, it's 7 experts are saying that it is negative. So just for your reference, let me put down Dr. Reddy. You can see that Dr. Reddy is a much better sell, right. That's the whole idea. How to combine the rolling ticker. You know that yes, there is some technical signal emerging, and to get a better confidence of how that particular stock can be closed in or zero in on that stock, all you got to do is go to the expert alerts, where there is a host of experts sitting to give you stocks which are on the bullish or bearish side, and from there this particular summary, go to the summary, combine it with the rolling trigger and execute a trade. So you can see the way you can go to the right trade. And what is the right trade? The trade which is moving. You always want to participate in a moving trade. And now when you want to participate in a moving trade, all you have to do is find out where there is some action emerging, where there is some technical signal that is getting displayed, and then combine it with some confirmation. So once you start doing this in a sequential manner, your ability to participate in the market will become much better. That's the whole idea. I hope all of you are getting some idea about how to participate in the market. You know that yes, be it an intraday, be it a multi-day, you will get all types of signals, all types of technical setups. Everything will be flashed to you on this particular page. And once that comes at your doorstep or on in front of your screen, all you have to do is just go to the chart very quickly and do it, or you need not even go to the chart. Why? Because you are having so many confirmations anyways. You can just go ahead and take the trade. That's the benefit of this particular page. It keeps on coming out with various kind of notations. You can search for a stock also in case you are looking for a particular, say for example, if you are looking at Maruti and you want to know whether any signal in Maruti has emerged today, all you got to do is type the first few names of that symbol and that particular symbol with what technical signal did it satisfy. That will appear here, and if it has appeared today, that's it, you can take the trade. You don't have to worry because NeoTrader has it covered for you. And if the signal emerges, then it will be here because NeoTrader will catch it somewhere or the other. So I hope you got a fair amount of idea about this particular feature, and this particular feature always gives you a lot of insights about which technical parameter is working, how you can combine it, and more such things. So yes, till we meet again tomorrow, we'll be having another live session, and till we meet again, thank you so much for joining me on this live feed. If you liked what you saw, if you liked what you heard, leave a like on this video and also leave a comment on what exactly did you like about rolling ticker. If you're already an existing NeoTrader user and you're watching the rolling ticker, leave your comment on this particular video and also share how you are using it, and we'll be happy to share more such insights with you and more such market reading to enhance your market awareness and market understanding. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day. Happy trading.